I write when I'm fearless, not distracted. I shit on detractors who might diss it. Hype musicians claiming my vocals ain't quite fitting. The tempo they like, I don't heed them cause my lyrics are plangent. The tangent I'm on is quite vicious. Tight scriptures, renowned writers can fight with it. I smite chords and smite critics, ignite spirits. Nights are so bright when I strike like lightning. It's trifling.
Yo, what's good? You already know this is another episode. This is episode 8 of the Millsthursdays. And if you don't know what Millsthursdays is, it's a modern day Would You Rather, hip hop version of Would You Rather. You know what I'm saying? I just had to let y'all know that, but y'all should know by now. This is episode 8, man. And guess what? RealDeal got 2 Ghanaians with me, man. 2 of them. Let them know.
What up, man? What's up?
Yo, so Leroy, tell them about yourself, man.
Hey, what's up? My name's Leroy. I live out here in Los Angeles, specifically Santa Monica, and I'm excited to answer some questions here on what Millsthursdays. Let's do it.
Yeah, Santa Monica, Saki.
Yo, what up? It's Kenny from Stafford, Virginia. I'm now in LA. I came out here to do Millsthursdays. We're about to make it real legendary tonight. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes, VA to LA. We always make it happen.
Of course.
Virginia, you gotta rep it. Oh, and then Baltimore, right?
Yeah, Maryland.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Maryland.
So a little bit, DC and Baltimore, Columbia to be exact.
Oh, okay, Columbia. Yeah. So we in it. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So let's get into the first question, fellas. And it's gonna be real simple. Gucci or Jeezy?
Ooh. You let me know how you feel.
I'm gonna say,
And I'll tell y'all the results later.
All right.
it might be a little biased for me. If you don't, all my people back in Stafford watching this, you're gonna see this. You already know who my favorite rapper is of all time. My favorite rapper is Gucci, man, LaFleur. So I'm going Gucci. Man.
Oh, okay.
That's my all-time favorite rapper.
That's your all-time favorite rapper. Oh, that's
Gucci,
dope.
LaFleur. So
Right.
I'm going Gucci before Jeezy. I'll tell y'all why. Y'all want to know.
Get it. Go.
Gucci. Back when I used to have my old MacBook Pro, had about 1,100 songs by Gucci, man. And if I remember one night my boys hit me with I bet you don't know all these songs. They would play a shuffle and they would hit it on my laptop. Go, I knew every single song. That's my guy. The reason I picked Gucci over Jeezy is because in Atlanta there's a little exhibit. It's called the Trap Museum, Trap God Museum, that was dedicated to Gucci. Gucci, Rick Ross, and I think it was Rick Ross who had said that there's 2 rappers in the game you don't want to mess with. I think it was Rick Ross who said it. He said Gucci and T.I. And the reason I picked Gucci over Jeezy is because, well, rap, I believe whatever you talk about, you better be about it.
Yes.
And Gucci is 100% about the life he talks about in his rap.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Gucci over Jeezy.
Oh yeah. When it comes to
G,
I don't know.
You just know you can't test him.
Yeah, you can't. You right. You said, hold up, 1,000 songs?
1,000.
That's a lot.
That is a lot of
songs.
Gucci 1,000 songs.
Mixtape, Trap God 1, 2, 3. All his albums, The State vs. Roger Davis. We have the Buy My Album series, Gucci 2-time series. Yeah. He has a lot, man. I name them all down. Ferrari Music, Ferrari Boys series. All that.
With the
Waka Ferrari Boys series.
Wow.
All that.
It's cool. Damn, son. Wow. This is a real Gucci fan
Gucci
right here. Shout out to you, man.
That's
real.
That's my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Get it down for the South. It's a huge thing. I moved out to LA, found out people wasn't really messing with him out here.
Really?
It's a culture thing, so I think it's just a South.
Oh yeah, it's just the culture. Yeah.
Who you got?
Santa Monica, Saki.
All right, see me, I don't know. Sometimes I go for quality.
Yeah, I knew it.
Over quantity. That's just me.
I get it.
I grew up off the Snowman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can't tell me in high school, in middle school, everyone's wearing them shirts like dresses down to your ankles. I don't drink Pepsi. I just sell Coke.
I like that.
I don't know. I just grew up off Jeezy. He just resonated with me when I was just growing up, and everyone had those shirts. Everyone felt like a dope boy. We didn't even know what he was saying.
Nope.
We still saying it.
We did though. Actually,
partly.
We were young kids.
Mixing the baking soda. I'm like, how you do that? I don't know how the recipe go, but I never did it before. It sound cool. Jeezy was a cool guy.
Yeah.
If I would say the biggest comeback or maybe longevity, because Jeezy kind of faded away a little bit, but by his choice. You know what I'm saying? I would say Gucci had the best comeback.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he had that six-pack out of jail.
I'm gonna come back to you though. You know why I'm gonna come back at you? Because Gucci has a song called Truth that Jeezy dissed. It's song with Jeezy.
Yeah.
And Gucci, y'all, if y'all don't know, go look this up.
Yeah.
Gucci went to Macon, Georgia, where Jeezy was born and raised, where he's from. Performed the song at his show in Macon, Georgia, one time in the beginning, and then he ended the show with the same diss song. And they told her, "You come down here." They said all Jeezy's goons said, "You best not come down here and do nothing out here." He came out there, performed this diss song to Jeezy in Jeezy's hood, beginning and the end of the show, and left.
That's
untouched,
cool.
Untouched, clean. So
That's
I'm going Gucci, man. Gucci, that dude overall, man.
Wow.
To me, but
I'm still Jeezy.
Yeah,
bro.
I feel it.
No, I agree to disagree. I see why you like Gucci.
I'm shocked, bro. Like, one, because he did that, and two, you know these facts.
Yeah.
But this guy, but that, not only that, you can't ban the snowman. We couldn't wear those shirts.
Ban the snowman.
We get suspended.
You're supposed to get suspended for that.
We wore the snowman.
Yeah.
shit.
My school, they used to flip the shirt inside
It
out.
was serious.
Just to finish the day.
I remember people was getting suspended for that, bro.
Yeah. And they both were impactful, man.
Yeah.
They were.
I saw
It's
a couple of the
crazy.
shirts on Etsy, this place that when people just print shirts.
Yeah.
I was looking up randomly, I saw a snowman joint. I was like, people should bring that joint back.
That's
It was
classic.
fire.
You could wear. I would wear that joint right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would wear that joint right now.
I said I'd actually wear that.
Yeah.
What?
Wow,
Bring it
got
back.
the cowboy, bro.
A little retro fit.
But then you got to get hip to Jesus' catalog now.
Yeah.
Well, you probably.
Guns motivation.
Yeah, 101.
The Recession by G.
101, The
The
Recession.
Recession is one of the best rap albums I've heard. Like,
Okay.
And the thing is, that actually had a message. If you
Message.
watch the video, he was actually saying
So
something.
when we talk about quality albums, yes, it's good. But I like mixtapes. I like Raw. I like,
You like the Raw.
DJ yelling all over the
No mix.
no mix. Which has no mix. I like Raw. I don't have.
I dig that because I kind of dig the old Little
I love it, I
Wayne
love
at the
it, I
same
love it.
time.
Yeah.
These people were
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
Man, we bringing the straight facts,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Now, let's get to these numbers, yo. So, we get into the numbers, and my followers on Millsthursdays, make sure you follow so you can see these numbers on what, people vote on. Y'all, one, you said Gucci. You said Jeezy.
The Snowman.
So, my followers, every Thursday you get these questions. So, the followers, check this. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
48% said Jeezy.
Oh,
And 52% said Gucci.
It's because Gucci's still, he's more relevant right now in 2020. His abs ain't flabby yet.
I'm gonna do a personal tally for me for today, so I'm one up right now.
I don't know about that. Popular opinion isn't always the best opinion. I don't always roll with the
We are
crowd.
Ghanaian, we have to come together.
We are together.
Yeah, we eat together.
Your hand, my hand.
So you want to tally?
I'll tally up. I'll be the guy.
I know about all that.
So I'll pull one.
So you
right
got
here.
one. You got one. Okay.
Let's
Damn,
go.
he's one up. We
One
doing
up.
this?
One up.
I'm going off my opinion.
Okay. All right. Okay. So the next one. This one's fun. All right. We just going by like what's the coolest now. So, who's your favorite wrestler? Stone Cold or The Rock?
I mean, this is pretty easy. I mean,
You say easy though.
I think, don't get me wrong, both had a persona and like a character that just intrigued us all as kids, but The Rock, when you get that eyebrow, oh my God. Everybody tried to do the eyebrow, their eyes all twitching and everything. Think about The Rock, I think he's the highest paid like actor in history.
Yeah.
How many movies has this guy been?
Man,
He's very impactful.
Lord knows, bro.
I mean,
That's
Stone Cold was entertaining with the beard shaking all like that, but
I'm gonna rock with The Rock.
The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock. As a little kid, I like The Rock. The elbow, right? He was the people's elbow.
Yeah, people's elbow.
The eyebrow.
Champion.
can you smell the rock? All that is iconic.
What about Stone Cold? You know, Stone Cold standing,
He was
bring
tough.
the beers.
Yeah.
He would never drop a beer.
Yeah.
You throw
He
it,
would never.
people will throw that. They beam that shit at him. He like bang with the left and right.
Stone
Put that
Cold's
shit together.
he's an icon, but man, The Rock is different, man. The Rock,
Yeah, The
Rock was
okay.
that's what we kids, we was really messing with The Rock. We swag with him.
Yeah.
And he
Off
played
the
football. In fact, he played football at the University of Miami, all that. He's an icon. He did it all.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with The Rock. I don't even think I'd be so surprised if the numbers are even close to that one.
Stone Cold was he was a tough guy.
He was tough though. Yeah,
He was a fun guy, you know.
Look,
that's The Rock.
and he was a redneck.
Yeah.
And we still rock the Stone.
I think he's like the rednecks champion.
Yeah,
He's
champion.
like,
That's crazy.
and we
though.
still rock
Exactly.
him.
That's
right.
crazy. We still rock with a redneck.
Yeah.
And some of y'all
Yeah.
rednecks, we're from Virginia,
Yeah.
so we
Yeah.
seen some of y'all.
Yeah.
They be saying y'all
Yeah.
with the hey, come down. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he was the coolest redneck. What?
Yeah.
But let's see if the followers were cool with the results. So, 67% said The Rock.
I need the numbers.
People's
Yeah.
elbow. They smell what's cooking.
Yeah, it smells
All
cooking.
right, all right. So what's the tally right now? What's the tally?
We 2-1 now.
A 2-1.
Just make the
All
right
popular
choice.
opinion.
Okay. This one is tough, man. This one, I like it. Who was the better group? And we're going back to the 2000s hip hop era. So that's when shit was getting hard. Just like Gucci and Jeezy,
Yeah.
we got two groups that went hard. Dipset or G Unit?
Oh,
I think this is the toughest question so far.
Really?
I don't think it's tough, but
Ooh.
what you think?
Ooh.
It's tough.
Oh, who's gonna talk? You thinking about it? He's like, damn. How many songs did each group have?
Man, the thing
Oh,
is,
how about the song? It's quality.
Yeah.
Quality.
G Unit is better songs, man, but Dipset is them dudes, man. Oh, and they both from New York too.
Yeah.
If I had to pick, man,
Who you got, man?
Dipset.
It's Dipset.
If I had to pick, yeah.
It's Dipset,
Dipset.
bro.
I want to say G Unit.
No, bro.
50, wait.
Yeah.
50
Cent.
It was 50 and the Minions.
Hey.
Tony, they was all fighting each other.
Minions? Tony, I'm putting the game in that, bro.
Oh,
I'm
the
putting
game.
in the
No. The game.
You can't just. I'm not talking about Lloyd Banks. I'm not just talking. Lloyd Banks was nice
Lloyd
too.
Banks was nice.
I ain't just talking about Tony Ayo. I'm not talking about just.
Young Jewels. Bruh. Hey, ma.
What up?
Yeah.
We gonna get it on tonight.
Right.
I'm telling you, get swag.
Tony Ayo, Lloyd Banks, 50, and who's the other one?
Game.
Game doesn't count. Game saying FG unit.
No. We put him in there. This is the 2000s.
The
Okay?
reason I want to say G Unit
I
want to say G Unit because I want to get to know you.
You saying G Unit? I rock with Dipset.
I'm gonna say Dipset, man.
Dipset had quality mixtapes. Their beats were unheard of.
The Dipset alone, they're
Killer
also-
Kanye, Killer Kanye.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm like, yo, where these dudes get
I'm
these
gonna have
beats?
to go with Dipset because of the fact that
Dipset's
they're
anthem?
also on the Supreme. Supreme has them on a photo tee where they're on it. And when Supreme puts you on a photo tee, they really think Gucci's on the photo tee for Supreme. So
Is Jeezy on one?
Jeezy's not on one. Gucci's on one. Ghostface Killer's on one. The Ghetto Boys, I think, have a tee,
Legends.
and then also Jules Santana and
Killer Cam.
Jim Jones have a on
because
Supreme.
they had some with Supreme,
Supreme.
so
So
a minute ago.
I'm gonna go with Dipset, man.
Dipset.
Just off the fashion.
I know the talent.
They were
The
fashion.
fashion.
Supreme puts you on. Supreme's like the biggest urban streetwear right now in the world. So if they put you on a tee, that means something.
Yeah.
And see something on you.
And he made every, like, the hardest nigga,
Yeah.
like, yo, what's good?
I respect
You see him in a pink
Yeah.
shirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
I respect Jim Jones. Man.
100%.
Jim Jones.
They call him Capo for a reason.
Yeah, for a reason.
Yeah.
Somewhere in Miami.
Yeah,
Somewhere
somewhere
in
in Miami. Yeah, that's
Balance
like
in the air.
Yeah. That chorus.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Right?
Yo,
No competition.
He did.
Bump that joint on
Oh,
we riding back, let's ride.
Oh, that whole album classic.
Yo, y'all gonna ride back with the
Just
Dipset?
something
We had to.
Yo, they had Dipset Anthem. Wow. There's so many Ground Zero, Diplomatic Immunity 1 and 2.
They got a song, this song, the one.
Yeah.
Dipset. It's
Capo. J.R. Ryder.
Yeah.
Oh, J.R. Ryder as a lyricist, not many can see him. Underrated. Very great. Very great.
Yeah, it's Dipset.
So
Forgive me for you.
No G Unit.
No,
50
yeah.
Cent.
No G Unit.
50 Cent, you know, his album went diamond.
The game was the best member of G Unit, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah. 50 Cent. Like,
The Game.
I'd say with the founder, I'll give it 50,
50
but
Cent.
Game was that.
Game
Game was the guy with the documentary. The documentary. It came out.
LAX.
Yeah, but the documentary.
1992. That's an historic album.
But Get Rich or Die Trying is
That's one of the best albums of all time. All time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you put it in the top 10?
Yeah.
Of like albums.
Yeah.
I know there's a whole bunch of albums.
Yeah.
This is off topic.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? What's your number one? What do you think is the greatest?
Mine is All Eyes on Me, Tupac.
Okay, but how you doing?
All Eyes.
This is Tupac. Dog.
Go, what you got?
Oh man.
What you got?
Oh man. It's difficult, but a lot of people are gonna hate me.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna give 2.
Okay.
Oh my god, I hate to say both of them right now, but Take Care, Drake.
Oh, that's a good album, though. That's a very good album, actually. Go ahead. I rock with it. I rock with it.
And this next guy,
Mm-hmm.
actually, I'll put him number 2. And it hurts me to say this because I conflict, you already know what I'm gonna say, man.
Go ahead.
Kanye, you know what I'm saying?
Which
Dark
one?
Twisted Fantasy, man.
Oh, okay. No.
Leroy.
There's nothing
That's
wrong.
what-
That's when he was in the right
Leroy.
mind. That's when he was in the right mental
Leroy.
space.
He's good.
Alright.
You was
Because
that-
right now, I don't
Leroy.
know, you saying
You was
anything
about to
right
ask
now.
me. You was about to ask me what my favorite was. You know what I was about to say? My favorite rap album, I think the greatest rap album of all time, is My Beautiful Dark Twisted.
Yes.
Is it
Okay.
that's the Ghanaian connection?
Yeah.
I'm not. We know good music.
Pitchfork rates it at 10 out of 10, perfect.
Yeah,
They call it a
yes.
flawless album, and as I say, that's why
Amazing.
that joint's amazing. So that's
Don't feel
Yeah.
bad. Those are two great albums.
great albums.
Take care.
Okay. Yeah.
Take care. Oh, that time.
Just based off the music, I should say.
Yeah. Those two albums were pioneered for even today.
Oh, today.
How artists are, they're rapping and singing.
Mhm.
It's because of those two. And the
You're right.
productions of Kanye. Come on,
My
man.
Beautiful.
You ain't never lie.
Damn.
You ain't never lie.
Damn.
Just spilling his emotions. Now everyone's saying, crying all over the beat.
Right.
It's cool.
Now, you talked about lying. These numbers, are they going to lie?
Let's see.
Let's see. Well, you know you like that transition. Come on now.
Let's see.
I just spit a bar.
I don't go on the crowd, but let's see if they choose the
The
right
better
one.
group. 57% said Dipset.
Okay.
43% Dipset.
Yeah, people know it's good.
Yeah.
People know
They
it's good.
influence pop culture.
Alright, okay. Now, we got the next one. And shout out to G Unit too,
Yeah,
man.
they really good.
Shout out to them. Okay, so this is sad. Now oh man, this question, man. Leroy, we went to see at my cousin's house, Quasi. He was in episode 1. We watched Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury.
Yes, we were very excited to.
Tyson Fury won convincingly. Like, he beat him up bad. You saw that?
Yeah, I want to see the highlights. I haven't seen it yet.
Don't even. Don't. Now let me save you some time.
Yeah,
don't even
look at it.
Don't even watch it, bro. It was that bad, bro. So after the fight, it was literally like 2-3 days later after the fight.
Right.
A report came out saying this. Deontay Wilder says 40-pound pre-fight costume weakened legs before bout. So he had this huge, this very 40-pound costume that's heavy still, and he walked, I say, about 5 minutes to the ring, and he's saying just those 5 minutes, 40 pounds weakened him before the fight, but he got his ass kicked, right? It was bad, like dang, it was really bad. But is that a valid reason, or did Deontay just get his ass kicked?
Mills, our ancestors are rolling on the grave right now. And I say that wholeheartedly.
That was my
with shame.
That's still my guy.
This man, Deontay Wilder, he walked out with Malcolm X.
He did.
Rosa Parks.
He did.
Martin Luther King. This man is going to blame it on the costume. No one told you to wear that costume. That was supposed to be a celebration of what? Culture, right?
Yeah, Black History Month.
Exactly, Black History Month. Whether, you know, it was meant to be or not, everybody agrees that there was a little bit of racial tension in there. And for you to come out and get your ass beat, Alabama boy, beat, like his mama hit him in the backyard with a stick. How are you going to blame it on that costume? I feel that is shameful. When you were trying to celebrate something else.
Right.
Boy, you got beat.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, he should have just taken the defeat. Kenny, like, the options are, is that a valid reason, or did he just... Trash.
Be quiet.
Trash.
You tried that costume on before. If you knew that it was going to be an issue, you could have just came out of the road.
Wow. Simple. Sometimes simple is the best result.
That's
it.
Cool.
You lost, bro.
You lost.
Wow. But then it really hurt when, you know, it honestly, it hurt. You saw me. I was devastated. I know you were devastated. I was blown, bro. Like, I was dumb, and I saw it. Because that's Deontay Wilder's my guy, man.
Okay.
Oh, he was confused. But the thing is, I don't know, he was out of alignment. You were saying that. You said he was like discombobulated. Maybe got hit in the back of the head. I don't know, but I'd rather him blame it on something like that than the mask, because he was coming out, you know what I'm saying, flexing the culture. That's my opinion. To
me, I hate to say, he didn't look right before the fight. For some reason, he just felt off to me. I'd never seen him off.
I don't know. To me, that's just a bad excuse.
Yeah.
So don't worry about you. So he just got beat.
Yeah. You guys hear? He's doing. They're doing a third one, right?
Yeah. They're doing and this is not. Yeah. This is coming like
sick
in a few months.
Sick.
He's not ready. You think this boy's ready? Mills, you know. What do you think? You saw how, you know, boy got beat.
Oh, man. I'm scared for him, man.
He took some licks.
I am. Because the thing is, Tyson Fury is a boxer.
Yeah.
And this guy's got that right hand, it's over. That right hand, but he can't box with the right hand. He doesn't set up to go with it. He just...
Yeah, you're right.
Instead of just like, you know, jab, cross, you know, go along with it, get a combination. I don't see combinations where you be like, da-da-da-da, bum. You know what I'm saying? He don't do that. So it's becoming predictable. He needs to change it up. Deontay, if you watch this, hey, you never know. I want you to come with the combos and bum, but if you can't do that, Tyson Fury got it easy, man.
And don't come out looking like Wakanda if you're gonna blame it on him. Don't get your ass beat.
So he got his ass kicked. That's what you're going with?
Terrible excuse,
91% said he got his ass kicked, and 9% said that's a terrible, that's a valid reason. So the 9%, some of them were saying that it could be a reason. And I'm trying to see it that way because, yes, 40 pounds is light. That's like having a kid on your back. When you think about it, I can't even make it. I'm trying to find it.
I think those are just the diehard like fans, like the fluke people. The 9%. That no matter what you do, they're gonna follow you.
Like me and LeBron James.
Yeah.
All right, so one person that replied, I can read this. They said there was something else going on before the fight. It had to be. But maybe he really couldn't handle how the weight could have taken a toll on him. This is what somebody replied with. He said he only put it on one time before the fight. The intro was like 5 to 10 minutes of him walking real slow with that weight. I don't know. It may have messed him up. That's what someone said.
Okay.
But you can't use that that's your fault, bro. Like, you can't use that as an excuse to take away from that dude's win. And you lost, man. You just gotta be careful what you do, period.
I'm legit trying to find a reason, but damn, he just got beat, man. Damn.
It's an L.
At the same time, right, it's a mental game as much as a physical game. Yeah. So, I mean, if you're just trying to show off, you're tiring yourself out. Like,
that's it.
It's part of the battle.
Deontay, we going for you, man. You already know what it is.
I was rooting for you, man.
So, what's the tally, though?
We going to have Leroy's up now with me. He's like,
no, he's
he got
3.
I always feel like my opinion is on the higher level.
Now we going. You gotta call it the MJ.
Regardless,
okay.
6. You go for 6.
I don't care about nobody else's opinion.
Okay. Now we're gonna go to the next one. All right.
Hit me.
Andre 3000. What? First, excuse me. Waka Flocka said this. Waka Flocka argues Andre 3000 could out-rap Eminem in quotations any day. So now I asked the followers this question, so I'm gonna ask y'all who's sitting here. Who you got winning?
Eminem.
Off top?
Off top.
Off the rip?
Off the rip.
Okay.
Eminem.
Why is that? Eminem is a great rapper, of course.
Eminem, his rhyme schemes. I saw a YouTube video where they were talking about his rhyme schemes. Usually when rappers rap, it's A, A, B, B, or A, B, A, B. Eminem be doing some A, B, C, D, F, G, N, E, and then rhymes back to A to the other joint.
And tell the people, see, I can tell that means I can tell you rap.
Yeah.
Because you write your bars down.
Yeah, I don't write. I don't actually.
Oh, you don't write. You freestyle.
I freestyle.
So do you freestyle like that? Can you freestyle from like A,
no,
B, B, B,
mine is quick. My joint's gonna be the quick A, B, B, C, C, D, and all the way down. I can't do. Eminem be doing this. Yeah. Eminem will do a rhyme on the first line. Another joint that doesn't rhyme with A, a C, and then the next one will go back to the A, then the B. I don't know.
Saturday through Sunday, Monday. Even saw Drake trying to take that.
Yeah, Eminem.
You know,
I got Eminem over
classic.
3 seconds.
And I just remember you could actually check one of the Cool Kicks video of him freestyling.
He be going there. Professional freestyler. Come on, man, give me some. I got money on my guy. Anybody want my guy?
You are so humble.
On the table.
He's humble.
100 Ghana cities.
Yeah, you see how Ghanaians out there? Like he's talking about someone else, but not only that, this nigga got skills the whole time. You're just so humble, man. You're a good boy. You're not a bush. You're not bush. You're a good man.
I like freestyle.
Don't let him fool you.
I like freestyle, but I can't write, man.
It's okay.
When I went to the studio a couple months ago, and I froze because it's different when you're getting. It has to be on a thing. Yeah. But if it's off the top of the dome, like
this off top,
it's a vibe. We
just freestyle.
We go back.
Freestyle.
Yeah, we go back all day long.
I bet.
And I can't freestyle when somebody tells me to freestyle.
Yeah, I know.
So it was harder. I want to bless y'all, man. I want to bless y'all with lyrical quotations, like
lyrical spiritual,
physical, individual, residual.
See that? So you said Eminem, technical, the technicality of the rap.
The raps.
First of all, I have to say,
curious what
André. I know, I'm and I didn't know you freestyle, but go ahead, brother.
Oh yeah, I love the freestyle. First of all, I want to say that, the man Mr. 3K is very, very underrated. His lyrical genius is something that, let alone Atlanta, but this whole world to the universe has never seen. But I have to give it to my boy Marshall Mathers. With that being said, Marshall Mathers with Dr. Dre, because I think he's a little bit more on beat. Yeah. There's a couple albums he was slipping there, but with that being said, from the whole catalog, I just love the way how Eminem, like every word he spoke, like it was like a story. Yeah. It's like a movie. Like for example, Kim. I don't know if you guys listen to that song. It's gruesome. Yeah. It's like him like killing his mother's. And it's like I could literally. It was like a horror movie. Yeah. And then Stan. So. Is a lot more than even his lyrical wordplay, which I think Andre 3000 could arguably even be better. But the thing about Eminem, he has that overall package, and he was just able to break, a ceiling that nobody has ever seen. I've never seen a video like Stan. But I love 3K.
I'm curious to what the number is gonna say.
You curious? Y'all want to know?
Yeah.
58. 58% said André 3000.
What?
And 42% said Eminem. That's what my followers said.
Yo,
It depends who you're asking,
Yo,
too.
58% he said that I'm really. But you know what, man?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I agree with you when you say it depends who you're asking. I believe that most of the African American community will say 3 stacks. And I've seen that. I've seen a little in the past years. I've seen because now that as Eminem and them are they're done. They're veterans.
Yeah.
I've seen that. I've seen a divide. I'm not trying to make this a race thing, but I've also seen a divide as to who's the GOAT. A lot of like Caucasians, whites will say Eminem.
Right.
But I've seen a lot of like African Americans are not really. And I always hear that in combo that it's like Eminem. If Eminem was black, you'd get way more respect. All that, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But so I've seen that. So there's also who you asking too, man. Really.
I feel like if Eminem was black, he would sell way less records, and he said that from his own
Way
mouth.
less, yes, way
Yeah,
less.
less.
The people who buy the ticket,
Yeah.
who do the ticket sales and all that. Believe it or not, Playboy Cardi, they saw something real quick. They said that Playboy Cardi and Travis Scott. Do you know who goes to the shows?
We saw what?
The majority of Caucasians who go to the
for
shows.
sure.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So yes, you're right.
70% of
If
sales.
he's black, he'd probably sell.
But you know what's crazy? And you could say for the opposite as well. So like if some black kid comes out with a dance, for instance, and then a white person picks it up, but the original person who made that dance was black, that white person's gonna get more like, more leverage. They're gonna be like, oh, that white person can dance, and that black person we can just we dance. So I see that white boy, he killing it.
You're right.
It's like that.
It's like this dance. There's the
Yeah,
low joint.
you know why?
I saw from the little white kid who was doing it.
Yeah.
Like, supposedly it was been done by somebody else, but the little white kid was killing it, so it was like, oh, he killing it.
Yeah, he made it.
Yeah. You know why? Because I feel like because of Black Magic, we're expected to know how to dance.
Yeah.
We're expected to know how to rap because they know we're far better at that.
Yeah.
So it's like when they finally got, a white guy who can finally spit rap like them, they may be better than most.
It's lit.
Then it's like, oh shit, it's lit. So when they see that white person dancing almost as good as a black person, they're like, oh, it's exciting. It's gonna, something I can relate to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why, this is a little bit off topic.
No,
that's why I feel like, have you guys noticed like certain markets in the NBA, the Dallas Mavericks, why they got Luka and Porzingis? They had Nash and Nowitzki in Dallas, Texas.
They think Mark Cuban has been purposely doing that.
They could have easily drafted a black man, just as good as Luka. He's amazing. They could easily draft a black man.
They traded him so fast when Luka got drafted by Atlanta. They're like, nah, we want him. Cause Trae Young, he would have been the nigga in Dallas.
In Dallas.
But Mark Cuban said he wants a European team. Yeah. He said that verbatim. He's like, yo, I want this. And I think that's just what the NBA needs too. They need that great white hope.
They do, because they do like Larry Bird. They do that.
But Luka's nice though.
We do
He is nice.
He's very nice, but they need that. They're like, all right, guys, you had Michael Jordan. You guys have Kobe.
You see what I'm saying? You guys had.
We need that for because we also need that for. There's a bunch of white kids who play basketball too.
Yeah.
They need something that looks like them for them. So we can't always say we're gonna keep the league black.
We
need Hispanics in the NBA.
We need all that
so they can look at it and say,
I see.
And I'm not saying we don't need that. I'm just saying like it's in the fabric of our culture.
Right.
So just going back to what you're saying, it's like. You feel like the more the white side is saying, Eminem, the black side is saying André 3000. It's like everyone wants to see their heroes.
And then we can't blame them for that. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury, again, I'll go back. Tyson Fury, great. But I still want my brother to win.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure if I saw a white person I didn't know, he'd be like, go Tyson! I'm not going to feel offended. You know
right.
Like,
World Cup.
And with that being said, I bet there were a lot of people that probably like, man, Eminem might be nicer, but I'm gonna just go with André. Yeah. He's a brother. He's a brother.
Yeah. It's like Obama.
Let's be real. That's a lot. Eminem is better.
it's like Obama. We gonna go real quick. Yeah.
No, Obama was quality though.
But he was good.
quality.
No,
No, don't touch my man.
We good. We wish you.
Michelle is even more quality.
Yeah, we wish
That's
you.
a whole nother story.
No, we wish you. I'm saying, but if Obama was quality, I'll still rock him.
Yeah.
Obama can be like, hey,
That's
bro,
what it is. You're right, you're right.
Everybody's taxes by,
Me too.
by 50%. Everybody would still be like,
I'm like,
We'll find a way.
Yeah,
We'll
find a way.
We'll watch it. Yeah,
we'll go. You're right.
I remember what it was like 2007, 2008. I remember going to one of the rallies. He was there. I drove from Hampton to. I went back up north. I think it was in Woodbridge. He had something. He went to Woodbridge, somewhere around there. Yes. Thousands of people at that.
yeah, real icon, man.
Hey, right up here, LA, Obama Boulevard.
Yeah, he's a real icon.
Even at what's that? Roscoe's.
Roscoe's.
#9.
Oh,
Obama with the Obama
There's
special.
Obama special. They got a picture all happy over there. All happy, smiling. I'm telling you, Michelle Obama should be on my wall.
Icon.
Hey,
Icon.
Yes, that's it. And
Michelle Obama for president. Let's go.
Legendary.
All right. Yeah.
I'm done.
That's true. Now, we're going to the last question. So y'all both said Eminem, so it was like, damn, they said 42%. But the last question, straight up, who is funnier, Kevin Hart or Katt Williams? Let's go.
If I had to pick me, I'm gonna say Katt Williams because I went to Kevin Hart's show in Richmond, and I was very, very disappointed.
Oh,
His team was way funnier than him. The guys,
the
Red Cup, yeah, what they call it?
those? I think
Those guys. The first time I heard about it, I saw them.
They're funny, man.
They had me weak, but then I was told Kevin Hart has to censor a lot of the stuff he says because of how big he is now and his endorsements. So that's why I was told that's why it's up. It was trash. That joint was not funny. It's always about his kids and blah, blah, blah. And I believe he could be a funny dude, but the fact that he has to censor his stuff and I have that lasting impression on, Katt Williams doesn't care.
Yeah,
savage.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say he's funnier than me. Because Kevin Hart, I didn't laugh, bro.
Not one time.
I didn't laugh at any of these jokes.
I
went to, it was in Richmond, it was 2016. 2016 I went. No, 2017. I went to a show in Richmond in 2017, bro. That joint, not funny.
Really? 2009 stand-up, yeah, what's that?
Yeah.
Because he probably could go more ham back then.
Yes, actually saw him
Yeah.
in 2009, 2010. I was a freshman at Temple, and he came on campus. I think it was like Valentine's Day or whatever, but he was a lot funnier back then.
Yeah.
You know, because what you were saying, that muzzle was off. He was able to.
Yeah.
And you know me, I love vulgarity more than anybody. Like that's what's entertaining to me.
Murphy. His old Eddie Murphy.
Oh, in the red suit.
In the red suit.
Oh man,
That's iconic.
he beats both
He
of
not
them.
allowed. He not allowed to. If the red suit Eddie Murphy was here,
Yeah.
That's
I like
it's a wrap. It's
Who
a
would you
wrap.
say?
I'll say Katt Williams.
Yeah.
You know, he says whatever he wants out his mouth. That's what I like to hear. That's what's entertaining.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, he's like the G-rated comedian.
Y'all gonna kill me.
I want raw. I want savage.
I'm not. Dave Chappelle stand-up comedy is not funny to me.
Oh,
But his
AJ,
skits,
looking at you. Look.
his skits are the best of
AJ,
all time.
I see it,
AJ.
but his skits, I laugh.
If you
His
didn't
skits-
laugh at the cop,
If you're talking about his
recent
latest
one,
stuff, his recent one, yeah, his recent one
Bro,
isn't as good as the old
Yeah.
stuff.
No, I'm not saying that because everyone's
like his
hopping on
old.
Chappelle. Oh man, Chappelle's funny. No, dog.
Can I tell
He's
you
funny.
funny?
He's funny.
Can I tell you funny?
Yeah, go ahead.
Michael
I'm
Blackson is funny.
Of course, he
Michael
is.
Blackson's stand-up he is a. When I talk about I laugh at Michael Blackson, I laugh at Eddie Murphy back in the day.
Look at him. Look at him looking at you.
Hey,
Look,
that's
look,
straight.
he looked.
Yo,
Chappelle like. Oh.
Is that the stand-up or that's
No, that's the regular thing.
He
looking like.
show though?
He look
hilarious.
Is this nigga serious?
No. No. The
Top 10
show-
shows of all time.
The show you can't. I'm not gonna hate. The show is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I grew up on that. But the stand-up, bro. I was watching the stand-up. I said, bro, are people just riding and saying that this is funny because they don't want to see their guy go down? This is not.
You didn't laugh though,
I
nigga. I was laughing.
Oh, that ain't right, G. That ain't
I
my
would say
time.
he's not as good as he used to.
That ain't my time.
His latest stuff, it kind of is dark humor. You know what I mean? It's like before he used to touch on topics like, haha, that's funny. But now it's kind of like it's just like a dark vibe to it. It's like, ha.
I used to laugh at Dave Chappelle, bro. His shows, I used to laugh. But then the stand-up, I didn't find it funny. So maybe I don't know.
He's funny, but not as funny as he used to be.
So y'all both said Katt Williams.
I said Kevin.
Oh yeah, Katt Williams. He's sweaty as hell.
I know what this is going. Kevin Hart.
37. So who's funny again? Kevin Hart or Katt Williams? Y'all both said Katt Williams. 37% said Kevin Hart.
Oh, man.
73% said
All
Katt
right,
Williams.
man. That's good. All right.
How to get you?
Yeah, give me, yeah. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I bet Katt Williams. Yeah,
Dang.
he's savage.
Yeah, he is.
Kevin Hart, he just has these filter. So
He's just like, nah.
I feel him though.
Yeah,
Money.
You gotta protect it.
Money.
Yeah,
Gotta protect
you gotta
it.
protect
I mean,
it.
securing the bag.
Yeah.
But
His
his
boys
boys
was
was
going
going ham.
Grabbing it.
His boys was going ham. They was
Really?
dissing every race, and then they said that what they said they was going ham on every single race in the joint. And there was a fight that broke out in Richmond in the Coliseum when we were watching it.
Right.
And he go, one of the Red Cup boys go, look y'all ratchet ass. Y'all that ratchet ass, dirty ass city. He was like, look y'all fighting, man. And then it was two girls. And he goes, security man, get them the fuck out of here, bro. and then just kicked them out. Everybody, no, Kevin Hart's boys, the Red Cup.
You said this is in Richmond?
It was going on. But what I'm saying is I thought that was funny how he went on everybody, every race, Africans. He was going on Africans, bro. He was going on all of us. Yeah. And that was it. We were able, he said at the end, we were able to laugh at each other.
Right.
And how did we grow up? We grew up
Joning on people. Especially the DMV.
That's
from Maryland to Virginia.
That's mandatory.
Cooking each other.
But guess what? We grew a backbone because of
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? Because the thing is like, we thought about it after we get cooked, and let's be honest,
sometimes
we'd be called African
booty
scratcher.
scratcher.
All three of us. So sometimes I remember coming home, I'm like, yo, it's either I'm gonna say something back, or someone gonna get hanged.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just those two. You couldn't be quiet because if you're quiet, they're gonna continue going at you. And now today, you got kids, you know what I'm saying? They don't know how to defend themselves.
Right.
It's either you can defend yourself by saying something. Say
Not holding it in.
Cook or throw a hand.
Right.
Throw a hand or two.
But now they're holding it in and it's bubbling up.
And you know what happens now? Society they're being sensitive and like now you get crazy stuff out there. All the school shootings and because of bullying. You have to speak up.
I was bullied.
No matter, I was everybody.
African, man.
I was bullied. I couldn't wear dashikis. Now
Right.
people wearing dashikis with their J's. You know what I'm saying? Throw sticks and stones and
It's like it's cool. It's like the thing now.
Shout out to them, but damn, we look. Now the thing is, we in though. Just be honest. The Ghanaians are in. Now everyone want to know about their background. It's good.
We all from Ghana, by the way.
I feel like, man.
Go back home.
I feel like with Africa,
You love it.
I know some African fathers probably gonna hate what I'm gonna say, but I feel like Africa, for real, you really think about Africa, man. There's only a couple countries that are really the face of that continent. It's Ghana, Nigeria,
Gold Coast,
South Africa because of political stuff. They're known for history. Egypt.
Yeah.
And that's probably like, hey, and Eritrea, maybe Ethiopia.
Hey, all my brothers, other spots,
but all my brothers from Chad,
you know people from Chad?
I don't know nobody from Chad.
Cameroon,
Sierra Leone.
Oh yeah, I'll give them some.
Sierra Leone.
Man,
they they're not as deep.
Y'all second tier though, man. Y'all second tier.
And we the first tier.
First tier. Bro, Ghana's really popping, man. Really.
I would say Ghana number one.
I just need Ghana to get back in the World Cup, man.
That's a whole nother story.
Oh, them U.S. and Ghana matches.
Matches are crazy.
Oh, growing up watching that, I didn't even know who the roof. I knew the roof for Ghana, but
come on, man.
I knew the roof for Ghana, but it was just like funny just watching the roof against USA.
I used to remember.
And it was just like. It's just fun at the time. Like people were like at school, like they couldn't understand. Yeah. They're like, "What are you talking about? Like, why are you celebrating?" I'm like, the Gold Coast.
You felt proud, right?
You felt proud.
It
was a little.
I'm a real huge soccer fan. I really love the World Cup.
You have to.
But man, Ghana not going to this World Cup really hurt because what it is because you gotta understand Ghana being a small country. Being on the World Cup is the main stage.
Yeah.
So you're there now. The whole world finally gets to see your country won. So because China's known for products, all these other countries, they have something to them. So when Ghana could go there and be one of the 32 countries in the world on the main stage,
puts us on the map,
puts us on the map. So
for our size, it's amazing.
But guess what we're doing right now? We're putting Ghana on the map. You know what I'm saying?
Black stars.
In California. You don't meet too many Ghanaians in California, yo. And we're making our mark. You know what I'm saying? Santa Monica. Santa Monica Saki. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
the
sir.
iconic one right here. It's the freestyle. And there's many more things he don't want to say. He's just going to show y'all. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to say it. He going to show y'all. I could tell your style.
Yeah.
You're a cool cat. That's how we do.
Yeah.
You already know me, man. I'm the actor that's going to come up. You feel me?
Yeah.
And guess what? Whatever we going to do, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
The blessings are upon
Right.
thee. We put the hands up for the
100%.
prayers of the blessings. You feel
Yeah.
me? And that's everybody watching, man. Do what you do. And if you want to come out here, just come out here. Holla at your boy, man.
Holla at your boy, man. Yo. They just don't care about you. You bust that hammer. Pussy ass nigga should put you in the slammer. All cause you running with your friends and bandanas. Goddamn, you been wishing all presents of Santa. Man, you should have been focused. Look me in your eye, black nigga getting noticed. You disappeared like hocus pocus. Nigga, we the ones chosen. We the black stars. I got black bars. Nigga, one day I'll roll around in black cars. Back after back. Need to make back. Like I sell crack. Nigga, I got stacks. I still flip it now. But I don't flip bag. Narcotics. Still the cops chasing me. They trying to replace me. Black face, they still gotta face me. When I come in the lobby, when I come to work. Every time I talk, they acting like I'm a jerk. White girls look at me, they really wanna flirt. I'm skinhead yellow nigga, I ain't Burt. Go. We'll go back.
I like that beat.
We'll get you one.
Nah,
I wish it was longer, you know.
yeah.
Go ahead.
This was nice beat.
Y'all niggas doing it.
Doing work today.
Hit my soul when I
I'm
heard
like,
Yo, see you later. Big player, big Mercedes, big lady. You wanna save me, say you love me, put me, everything above me, cuddly, smoking bubbly, sipping bubbly. In the car, I'm going for indica, sativa. She really wanna meet a teacher who used to be a preacher. Back in the day, I used to be the slave. No, not today. My people did that for me. They had the history. Wanna miss me, don't diss me. Kid Baby did it. Individual, residual, big paper. That like to raid. I give them pain. I sound like Drake on a murder. I'm a murder. Any person who comes my way with a murder. Big killers, big millions, turn to trillions, that turn to billions, that turn to zillions. I'm stacking paper, I'm stacking money, they think I'm funny, Playboy money, I'm in the hills, wicked bill, no Clinton, I keep on sending, I keep on winning, with different sinners, and put the enonyms and make them different words. I put announce the verbs, isn't the concept of verbs. Don't you, cause on that K baby, I gotta swerve, I gotta learn, I gotta burn.
Tell the crowds to pick me, or tell your dogs to sick me, or send out a draft that'll leave you all sickly. Piss me off, I'll show you the authenticity. Hit you with a God like presence beyond biggies. Coming at you with super lyrics for stupid critics, so we can explain how industry influence gimmicks. They don't understand good music is an addiction. The art afflicting your broken heart can cause a